Hello, my name is Shelley Pierce, and I would like just a few minutes of your time to talk with you about having family devotions with preschool children. Now, you and I already know that it's very difficult to get a preschool child to sit down for very long, let alone sit down and pay attention. So here are a few tips I have that I think you'll find very useful if you are ready to begin a devotion time with your preschool children that will lay the foundation of God's wonderful love that one day your child will build upon as he or she asks Jesus into his or her heart. So let's talk about preschool family devotions. A few things to remember would be, one, be sure you choose the right time of day. I know that with a preschool child, their day seems to change from day to day. You know, one day they're just a happy kid all day, and the next they're pretty cranky. But you know your child or your children best, so choose a time when they're not extremely hungry or they're not extremely tired, one where you might be more successful in captivating their attention. Also remember, especially with these preschool kids, you do not want to have a time that is very lengthy. So as you plan ahead, and you do need a plan for it to be relatively short. Also, you want in your plan, and we're going to talk about that, ways to captivate their attention, because you want this to be a fun and interesting time with your child. God's word is exciting, and we want our children to know this. So let's just jump right in with a few resources I have to suggest for you that I hope will be helpful. First, we have this book that we've provided at Towering Oaks. It's called A Verse a Week, and this one is designed just for preschool children with preschool activities and application questions. A wonderful way to get your preschooler to begin memorizing God's Word. So if you're interested in this, just send me an email, spierce@toweringoaks.org, and I'll be sure you get one. Okay, let's start with the Early Reader's Bible. And it does say at the top, it's a Bible you can read all by yourself. So this is a Bible your child can grow with, which is wonderful. But let me tell you why I love this Bible for a preschool devotion Bible option, for a wonderful resource. Let's look. It has wonderful illustrations that go with each Bible story, with each Bible lesson. The lessons are not very lengthy. Look, this one is God Talks to Moses, and we're going to show you just how long that is. And like I said, the illustrations are great. It's already at the end. What I love about this one is it has something to ask. So there are discussion questions, simple questions that you and your child can talk about what we learn from this story. And then it has something to do. Application. You know, our preschool children are super smart. They know the difference between being kind and being unkind, or sometimes we use the word ugly. Don't be ugly. We don't mean that in appearance, but in behavior. They understand these things. They can apply God's word to their own little hearts, their own words, their own actions. And this one is really a fun Bible to begin your preschool family devotion time with. So remember that one. It is called the Early Reader's Bible. Here's another one. This is the Read With Me Bible, and you're going to see when I show you. This one is, the illustrations are fantastic. Look at that, the color, less words, bigger illustrations. This is the story of Jacob's dream found in the book of Genesis. Look at those illustrations, so vibrant and colorful. And it's already short right there. See, that's it. And then the next one is Jacob Gets Married. Now, the only thing about this book is it does not have questions or something to do. So the parent, you're going to have to come up with the application of it and with the questions that help the child pay attention. Kids love to answer questions. This is another great one, though, Read With Me Bible, another one that your child can grow into as they leave the preschool years and begin kindergarten and learning how to read. You know, one of the great things about this day and age is you have incredible resources that I didn't have when I was a mom bringing my children up. You can go to christianbookdistributors.com. You can go to your local Christian bookstore. You can even just do a search and find some wonderful books out there to begin your family devotion time with preschoolers. And I encourage you to do that. Remember, when you're looking for things, that you want to make sure that it is biblically sound and accurate. Don't start the feel-good stuff with your preschool kids. They need to learn what God's Word says. Also, if your child, let's say it's a 4-year-old, and they begin to ask questions that you don't quite understand, you don't really know the answer to, it's okay to say to your child, I don't know, but we can find out. Thank you for your time, and I hope and pray that you are training your children to love the Lord, that you're leading them and taking this wonderful time when their hearts are tender and you can sow those seeds of God's love. God bless.